We saw the tease Thursday night that Tennessee baseball has a commitment coming. Kendall Rogers, D1 Baseball, yesterday put out that it looks to be a big weekend for Tennessee baseball. Today, it is confirmed it is indeed a big weekend for Tennessee baseball. Make sure you hit the like, the share, that subscribe button. It is free to subscribe. Frank Rock, House of Orange Sports Channel coming at you. Tennessee gets commitments today from the #1 overall player in the portal, Henry Ford, first baseman from Virginia. And they also get a commitment from former Bowling Green two-way player DJ Newman. And we'll discuss both of those here in a minute. But these are big. And, with Ford, obviously, July 13th, 14th is going to be the key with him. He's draft eligible. He has 2 years of eligibility left. Based on two different rankings I've seen him at 73rd and 70th. That would put him around the third round of the draft. Here's the thing with it. He could go higher. He could go lower. I've heard that he is going to be commanding a big amount of money for his bonus. If a team meets it, obviously probably not making it to campus at that point. But the thing with him is if he's commanding a big bonus, okay, he has 2 years of eligibility left. He could come to campus next year, improve his draft stock, probably even improve it up to a first-round pick. That improves his salary, but that improves his bonus as well. And he still has leverage because he would have a year of eligibility left for it. And it would be huge for Tennessee. He is a right-handed hitter, a right-handed thrower. That's a little bit different than Tennessee's had the last, I feel like they've had left-handed first baseman going back. I can't remember who it was before Luke Lipsius, but with Lipsius, Blake Burke, and then, this year as well. Well, Fisher was right-handed first baseman fielding-wise, hitting-wise. So I guess that did change a little bit from what they had. But still yet, though, if you get Ford to campus, this is massive for this team. #1, he's hit for average, and he's hit for power both years that he's been in Virginia. He was a first team, or he was a freshman All-American his freshman year. Now, he is originally from Charlottesville. He did transfer and attend Baylor at Chattanooga. Then, of course, he went back to Virginia and played his first 2 years. Of course, he's leaving due to Brian O'Connor, leaving Virginia, going to Mississippi State. This past season, 362, 11 home runs, 46 RBIs, 9 doubles, 42 runs scored, 50 games played. It does say on here he primarily played first base as a freshman before shifting more towards the outfield as a sophomore. So it'll be kind of interesting to see where he plays. In 2 years, he played 74 games at first base, 34 in the outfield. And he was second team All-ACC this past season as well. It goes to show you, we can say what we want about the ACC. Some of these players Tennessee have been in on. Jaron Advincula, second team All-ACC. Henry Ford, second team, just to name a couple. Second team. These are some really good players. That shows you that, I still put the SEC over the ACC any day, but the ACC is really good, man. It just goes to show you how good the SEC is as well. So, again, July 13th, 14th is going to be really what we need to know and what shapes the Tennessee baseball roster. That's when the MLB draft is. Now, obviously, a lot of your current guys, we had a lot of invites to the combine. We had commits from the portal and the high school ranks and JUCO at the combine this past week. I think this year, I think Tennessee will be happy with who they get to campus. I also expect us to get hit a little harder this year via the draft than we did last year. We lost 4. Would have been nice to have gotten them to campus. I'm expecting more this year on it as well. Now, you also had, of course, the team from last year. You had Eric Radachak, who was going to be transferring, who I think would have been big coming in. Tennessee, they've taken portal hits when they've gotten portal commitments for guys who are draft eligible. Ford's going to be worth watching. here, along with Clay Edmondson, along with Mason Estrada as well. Those three are worth watching. Your other four guys you've got, they're good to go. And, love what they're doing right now, versatility. Now let's get to DJ Newman. Let's talk about him. I talked about him, I think it was Friday. I put something out on him that he was visiting this weekend, and he, along with Blaine Brown from Rice. Now there's nothing on Brown right now, but Newman, two-way guy, pretty intriguing with these new 34 roster limits. To me, there's more of an emphasis put on the two-way guy. I really think so. I mean, you're looking at 34 spots. The old saying, kills two birds with one stone. That's where you're at now. Looking at, I talked about Newman's stats on Friday. Talked about him again now. As a pitcher, I'll just give you his total for 3 years because his numbers are really good. Now, he's had a couple years cut short of injury, so that's one thing to monitor. I don't know that it's required, based on what I've seen, I don't know that it's required any kind of like Tommy John or anything, but he has gotten shut down. But total-wise pitching, 3.60 ERA, 7-4 record. This is over 27 appearances over 3 years. Now, you got to think, too, he's obviously draft eligible as well, but I've not seen anything about him being high up. Doesn't mean that, he could not be a draft risk as well. 15 starts, 85 innings pitched, only giving up 78 hits, 34 earned runs, 19 walks, 91 strikeouts, 12 home runs in that time. Batters hit 248 against him. And his numbers were up a little more this year compared to the other two, but he also this year only threw 14 1/3 innings compared to in 2024, he threw 42 1/3. 2023, he threw 28 1/3. Hitting wise, total over the 3 years. All right. Well, I'd like to break this up a little more because these numbers are pretty good. 2023, 383 average. 2024, 371. This year, 419. Now he played respectively 41, 35, 25 games. Played less this year. Home runs, 110 4. Now, home runs down a little bit this year for the obvious because he had 10 less games played. But his slugging there wasn't much of a difference this year from the year before. He was 664 in 2024, 645 this year. On base percentage actually up 40 points, 495 opposed to 455. So he did have a higher OPS this year, even though he played less games over time. Not necessarily a power guy, but you see the 10 home runs his sophomore year. There's potential there. And I still, nothing against the Bowling Green program. You get in a Tennessee weight program, though, I don't think it compares to just some of these Bowling Green, these MAC schools or any of these. I just think it's a night and day difference there. Tennessee looking at it moving forward. Will they get any more commitments today? I mean, I think it remains to be seen because there was rumors out there could be more. The only targets I'm aware of right now is Jaron Advincula, Landon Mack, Advincula, Cal State baseman, Mack, Rutgers pitcher, Blaine Brown, two-way guy from Rice. And supposedly those guys are taking more visits. Now, there could be more we don't know about right now. And I've got to think, because it's looking right now, LSU's up 5-1 to 7th. It looks like the college baseball season, barring a turnaround, is getting ready to end here in the next probably hour to 2 hours. We'll know more at that point because LSU is going to be as active as possible in the portal. They always are, especially going against the defending national champions with it, and with some of these guys wanting to visit LSU, and I don't know if they have yet. But I can't think Tennessee's done. Not with the amount of defections they've had to the portal, up to 15 now with Dane Bjorn going in yesterday. To me, you still need more left-handed pitching. And because I don't think you can bank on Cruz Schoolcraft or Appenzeller making it to campus. And based on what's left, it's pretty unproven that's coming back as of right now. I still think there will be more defections to the portal. You've got to get that to 34. It bears watching, though. We'll keep an eye on that along the way. I'll keep you updated with anything that we see. But it's a good day for Tennessee baseball. Getting Henry Ford's big. Again, I'm kind of tempering my expectations, my excitement, until I see that he makes it to campus. But this is a big one if he makes it. And I like the Newman commitment. It's a guy that can pitch and can hit, and that's what Tennessee needs. But you guys have a great rest of your Sunday. This is Frank. This is the House of Orange. I'll see you when I see you.